Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com. This is a figure review of the Transformers Premier Edition Optimus Prime. Now, I know, been gone a while doing toy reviews, life things, but I wasn't even going to get anybody from this line, but I saw the Voyager Prime and I was like, okay, I like that Voyager class, I'm going to try it out. Leader class was okay last time around, but a lot of this line are repaints, so I'm not going to be getting everything. So just thought I'd go ahead and just cover that. But let's roll him out. Get it? Roll out. Roll. You know what the damn joke is. Anyway, bring it up here. You got a very nice box. Premier Edition. Nice shot of Prime right there. No scraped away purple stuff on his face like you've seen in the trailers. Optimus Prime. Transformers of last night, which I'll be seeing Monday, so I figured I should go ahead and get this review knocked out. You got Optimus Prime, Earth's greatest protector, but apparently not in this movie. Got the nice sword with this really good knight design of Prime. On the other side, you got the continuation of the box art there. Nice Transformers logo on the top. Some hieroglyphic-y Transformer stuff. And of course, you get a shot at the figure and Grimlock, who is a repaint of the last Grimlock. I won't be getting that, but even though he is properly colored, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing repaints, you know, this soon. Anyway, messed that up totally. So here is Prime in his Western Star mode, and I gotta admit, this is a really, really great Prime. There is one that's going to be offered during San Diego Comic-Con, which I'll be going to, that's more of a chrome design, a better paint job. I don't know if I'm going to get it, because there's other things to buy. But this is a very, very good figure. I love the blacked out windows. We don't need translucent windows. There is some, you know, you can see some gappage there. And my wheels are not very free on it, because it's just those pegged in. They're not metal pegged in. They got the plastic pin. These on the back, they're a little bit better. You can see his sword is stored underneath. Not a lot of kibble, except, you know, you can see his hands. The hands in there. A lot of open part up here. You can see what's going to be the legs, but it's rather good on the bottom here. Nice Autobot logo here. You got a peg that'll play into the transformation. I like the red on the flames. I know sometimes they outline it on a couple of figures. On the back, pretty closed off. You can see what's going to become the scabbard for the sword. He's got his shield gun on the back, which you can just pop off. And you do actually get a trailer hitch. A lot of gappage, but I mean, for what this figure does, it's very, very good, especially on the transformation. And you can just store the sword underneath in that little gap. And these are the only two accessories he comes with. Very nice. The Sword of, I think it's Sword of Judgment or something. It's better than the one that came with the Leader class. It had kind of this fat end, which I couldn't find my Leader class one. So I found something better to compare it to. So yeah, but nice orangey design. Kind of wish we would just paint the hilt. Leave this part silver. You know, maybe it's something I'm going to end up doing. I do have some paint pins laying around. But yeah, pretty nice looking sword. And you got the shield, which is cast in a weird, that all-spark blue. I guess they had some of that laying around. And he can hold this and can peg into his forearm. The other side, no paint at all. But yeah, that's definitely all-spark blue. I'm not sure why they brought it back. We're bringing it back. We're bringing all-spark blue back. Anyway, for a quick comparison, here he is with the Barricade from the line. And I'd say that's a pretty decent scale. Also, here is Age of Extinction Bumblebee. And he seems a little bit small for them, just a little bit. But otherwise it's okay. And yeah, I didn't get the other Bumblebee because it's just a repaint. I thought this one was fine. So yeah, we'll be reviewing Barricade later. So. But yeah, very nice truck mode. And also here he is compared to the Age of Extinction Prime. I think this is the one that came with the 2-pack. That had a Classics Optimus in it, but you know, I thought this was a better comparison than the Leader class, just because you can see they fit really well together, especially that scene where he changed over from this truck to this truck. So I like that. We'll be doing a little bit of comparison with him later. Still a good figure. Still a very great figure. Anyway, yeah, just really like what it does. I'm kind of thinking about painting that little Autobot symbol red. And kid came in the room. Don't know what she wants. But yeah, really good figure. And the transformation is very nice, which we're going to be getting down to right now. So let's see. Best bet you take this part, bring that up. camera up a little bit because he gets a little bit better. He does the mass shift thing very, very well. You want to separate the front panels, and here you separate the hood from the sides, and then you can come back and move the doors and the side panels out. Once you get that done, you can take these panels, which run along the side, all the way down. See, there's some really good stuff going on here. It reminds me of Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. You want to bring these all the way back. That covers up the wheels. Then you can separate the back piece of the trailer. The feet are pegged into this piece right here. Just want to bring that down, rotate the foot around, and while lowering it, you want to bring it forward. Well, actually, you want to get this out of the way first and rotate that to the other side of the thigh. And there is a little slot here for the tab going right there. Next, you want to take this front grille piece, bring it around to the back, and then you want to rotate it on this hinge, bring it forward, and peg it in. You got a peg that goes into that slot there, and just peg it in, and you've got a really good foot comparison-wise. Rotating that around, same thing. Bring this down, bring this over, rotate the foot up, bring the grill in, which I kind of, I was hoping I didn't break another toy on camera, because I broke Star Wars, the Black Series Obi-Wan on camera, and admittedly, I went and got another one. Can't have broken lightsabers. Can't have it. Anyway, so you got the bottom half done. Bring his loincloth down, rotate him at the waist, and everything else from here is pretty basic. Side wings fold on this hinge and this hinge to the back. This cab part comes down, and he does have a bit of a backpack, to say the least. It is a bit of a backpack. The other problem is, like, you get these down, and you have to really lay these flat before it pegs in. See, that tab goes into that slot there. And sometimes it feels like it doesn't catch, but really got to kind of just watch it. Bring the hood of the truck up. You got a double hinge to work with here. And they're going to go on the backs of the arm. Take these and they tab into these pegs, which are the back of the shoulders in robot mode. And then you just bring them around to the front. They don't peg in now. This part was laying flat. Just kind of bring it up. Bring Optimus's head up. Place the chest. And rotate the two pecs up. Ba-bam! Optimus been working out. And there you have the Voyager class Optimus in his robot mode. Now Prime looks pretty good in this mode. I wasn't a big fan of it. I kind of dig the night design, especially when it's very, very well represented in the robot mode. Because the leader class, I think the one that was offered early, wasn't that great. The one that we got with the pop-up head, it was okay. This one is so much better. The engineering has gotten so much better. Taking a closer look at this guy here. Zoom in a little bit on that head sculpt. That head sculpt is great. That is a good head sculpt. Really captures Prime's look. Trying to get in there. Really captures that look of Prime. Nice paint apps. The blue eyes. The overspray seems to be a bit much. But yeah, all spark blue. All spark blue again. Good side profile. Good molding on this guy, especially with the collar piece. I kind of wish they had painted this. That break in the color bothers me a little bit. These, yeah, I kind of wish they looked like the other side. But, you know, small price to pay, I guess. Because I'm taken away a little bit because it is really a good figure. I have to find things. Like the backpack, these wings, they don't really bother me a lot from the front because you can't really see them. The paint apps are pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of silver here. I wish there was a little bit more color in there. The gray bothers me a bit just because it seems very just kind of just the worst gray color to go with. And it goes into the arms. If you look at the screenshots of Prime from the movies, this looks a lot more vibrant. But they do give you some very nice silver. And I love the blue. The silver and blue are very good. I love those Prime colors. And I like how the legs, I mean, this could be kibbleish, but I think it folds up pretty well and puts the wheels down there, which is pretty accurate. Now, as far as his sword and his shield, he can hold those on his arms. It's got 2 pegs on each side on the forearm for the shield, and you can put a sword in either hand. No thumb moving or anything. He doesn't have wrist swivels, which we'll get into the articulation, which will really help for the sword. Now, he does have that slot that we saw in vehicle mode right back there, and you can try to place the sword in there and just mess up horribly. But yeah, it stores the sword back there very, very well. Articulation-wise, you don't have really anything at the ankles. You can unpeg them and just kind of, well, you got nothing. You got nothing. These don't shift at all, so it is a little bit angled, so you can get that A stance a little bit. The legs, this is as far as they're going to bend at the knee, because that hinge bangs right into there. Oops. As Jason unpegs it. You got a swivel at the thigh, universal joint at the waist that will go all the way out. He can Van Damme this thing. Whoops. Just put that in the way. The hip, I mean the waist can rotate. The sword's kind of getting in the way. So he can make that full rotation because it makes use of that during transformation. He's actually pretty dang posable when you've got the sword in hand. Now, he may not have wrist swivels for the sword, but he does have at least a 45-degree elbow joint, and he will rotate at the bicep. These get out of the way very well. They're on that hinge right there. But you can bring these forward and get some two-handed poses, which I'll show off. And the head is on a ball joint. You can get about that much out of it. So if you take the sword and you put it into his hands, you can get some two-handed posing, but just about like that. That's about as much as you can do. If he had wrist swivels, but he doesn't. So no wrist swivels, no major league sword posing. So he does look good though. For comparison, here he is next to the evasion mode Optimus Prime, and I think these look really good together. This is probably what they should have gone with besides the leader class, because it just seems to match up better. I like the two of them together. I love how they look, but this is a really good figure. I mean, they did a lot with the Voyager. I mean, I remember getting the friggin' Battle Blades Voyager Optimus and thinking that was pretty good. This is so much better. So, yeah. Well, you know, I am going to see the movie this Monday and expect a review. I think, well, this is the Tuesday tour review, but actually, no. I'm going to release this one early. I'm going to release this one early. I'm going to do some other stuff for the Tuesday tour review. I want to get this out before I go see Transformers, whatever they're calling this one. The last night, supposedly the last one. So maybe this will be the end of this toy line. Maybe it won't. Who knows? I know we're getting some movie masterpiece figures, which the Bumblebee looks pretty good. So anyway, guys, that is my review of the Last Night Transformers Optimus Prime figure. I got them from Walmart a couple days ago. They're a little bit overpriced for a Voyager, but it looks like they've gone up in price. But a pretty good figure. If you like Optimus Prime and you like that design from the movie, this is the figure to get. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you go to cinelinks.com for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Like this video. Subscribe, please, to SCNS Live. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.